I am absolutely livid. This is probably the most angry you'll ever see me in a video. In my last video, I said this. I don't really look into YouTube drama much because I just don't care. I don't care about the drama that goes on in my own life, let alone somebody else's. Who has time for that? I'm too busy just trying to breathe and get through life, and I'm struggling so far. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, call me James Charles because I am shaken to the core. I woke up just about an hour ago. I was having my Weetabix once again, as per, and then I seen this awful video in my YouTube recommended. Jake Paul confronting internet bully Cody Co. I mean, just look at that like to dislike ratio alone. It looks like a pencil eraser. Earlier today, I watched about the first 5 minutes, and I was genuinely shaken with anger. This is how the Stan accounts must feel when people call out their favourite YouTubers, because today I am fuming. Cody Co is like my dad, not just metaphorically, he is pushing his 30s. But if there's anyone I get defensive about on this platform, it's him. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of Cody Co now and again? I'm sure even your auntie does. And why do I love him so much? So in case you don't know, Cody Co, funniest guy on YouTube. When it comes to making hilarious videos, him and Noel are untouchable. Very rarely is a YouTuber hilarious when they're being light-hearted and not being mean, but these guys, they're an exception. I promise I'm not trying to suck his dick. Well, I mean, he is a pretty dashing lad, but that's not why I'm here today. But Cody, I mean, the offer is there, at Lewis Buchan on Twitter. Please fancy me. But when Jake Paul, out of all people, calls somebody out for being a bad person, that's when something needs to be said. I mean, not that I have much influence, but I'm just saying, someone needs to say something. That's about as believable as saying his brother has got good morals. Jake Paul, more like fake Paul, ha ha ha! Ah. So let's just sit down and let's watch the video. Oh, of course I've got an ad. Nothing with the Paul surprised me anymore. I honestly reckon at this point you could play Crossbars Challenge with mini Jake Paul and nobody would be surprised.
I'm about to confront like one of my biggest haters, 28-year-old wannabe comedian Cody Co.
No, he is a comedian, he sold out plenty of stand-up shows, and him and Noel were easily the funniest people on the platform, no debate about that. And what exactly are you, Jake Paul? A wannabe actor, or should I say, former actor? A wannabe boxer? Yuppie, you got your face mashed in by Comedy Shorts Gamer. Comedy Shorts Gamer, Jesus Christ. Just take a seat, mate. To be fair, he is actually already sitting down, but oh well.
Cody Co is a bully. He's a cyber bully. Usually in part to do with these negative trolls online who have 2.5 million subscribers, all the way to people like Keemstar who have even more subscribers than that just spread negativity into the earth.
He sounds like one of them people from the second In-Betweeners movie. I just really hate this negative earth energy. It really damages my spirit, so just shut up, Jake. You hosted a house party a few weeks ago where several girls were drugged, where they also had to sign a disclosure before they even entered your house. Just shut up, you cretin.
And maybe not support these types of people who are literally causing the youth to be like negative and have like a lot of animosity in their souls.
Jake, if anything, he makes the youth better, and he isn't a cyberbully. Jake, you and your brother are responsible for screaming 12-year-olds who dab and call themselves savages. If there is a crime here, it's that. If Cody Co is a cyberbully, then I'm a fucking koala.
My friend Jeff has like a podcast, YouTube kind of show where he interviews guests. And Cody Co is going on to his barbershop guest podcast thingy today. And Jeff called me and was like, yo, I know you and Cody Co have had beef in the past. I thought it'd be funny if you came out and you confronted Cody in person.
That's a shame. I like Jeff as well. Imagine damaging a friendship with Cody Co to do a favour for Jake Paul. Who, and I mean who, and I cannot stress this enough, who wants to do Jake Paul a favour?
I'll have my daily dose of vitamins, and I'll make a couple of these health drinks.
Camus powder? Oh, dude, you're drinking cum powder?
He's just a ball of hatred that has a fan base that could affect the world. Like
yeah, you're right, Jake. If anything's going to ruin the world, it's not going to be global warming, it's not going to be poverty, it's going to be, oh my god, you're drinking cum powder? Yes, Jake, mate, spot on. You're spot on.
28 years old, like, sitting behind the computer making fun of like kids that are younger than him.
Jake, your brother literally filmed a dead body and uploaded it to YouTube. There's a very huge and significant difference between going, haha, look at this kid, to, haha, look at this dead body. And strangely enough, Logan is still more the likeable brother.
And I challenge you guys to like remove any hate that's within you.
Jake, you out of all people don't have the place to say, oh, just remove the hatred from the soul within. There's a negative vibe in the air today. You tried to ruin somebody's life by saying they assaulted your assistant. You doxed Post Malone's address, then his house was held at gunpoint. And you've also advertised gambling to kids. This is like the Adolf Hitler of YouTube coming forward to criticise Martin Luther King. It doesn't make much sense. Right, so he just waffles for the next few minutes just talking about how there's negativity in the air, you need to cleanse your soul and all that bullshit. So let's just skip to the confronting.
Violence isn't the answer. Like, it'll be like, hey, what up, bro? Like, I'm gonna fight you. Like, no. But like, I do want to get a point across that like, that Cody, you are a piece of
Violence isn't the answer. Mate, you literally pulled up on Deji with a camera and asked him to fight you right then and there. What happened to putting positive energy into the earth, man? Ironically, that day, I wished Deji rattled his face into the earth. And Jake Paul was just called somebody else a piece of shit. Let's just take a moment for that. Fuck off.
What's up, fam?
Are you serious?
What's up, fam?
Are you trying to fight me?
What up, fam?
Be nice.
I don't want to fight.
No, do it again.
You cyberbullies kids, bro.
Kids?
You
You're a
cyberbullies
kid.
kids, bro. I don't like that.
Which kids?
I don't like cyberbullies, and you're a cyberbully.
He literally sounds like one of them kids in class that would complain to the teacher. Miss, he's making fun of me. Just wind it in, mate, wind it in.
For real, like,
can't tell if he's joking.
No, I'm not joking at all. Like, I'm not joking. Like, for real. Like, there's kids out there. Like, I've met girls who you've like, gone in on, and like, I don't f with it. I don't need to bring up their names to cause drama for them.
I don't need to bring up their names. Yes, because they don't exist. Unless Jake Paul's trying to shag a girl that Cody made a video on. I don't know what he's doing for this. She's not gonna shag you, mate.
Okay, yes, like some of it's funny, right? Like you clearly have a huge audience, but you're spreading so much negativity. So it's like,
That's fine, man.
That's fine. Love him.
Where's the barrier? Like where's like where do you stop? Where's the line? You know, where's it like funny versus like that's f***ed up and like.
Where's the line between funny and fucked up? Why don't you ask your brother that, Jake?
I see what you're saying for sure. Like I told him if he made a video about me, I'd be crushed. But then at the same time,
I told you, man. I keep it fun. I keep it lighthearted.
no, you
don't.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
And Jason Nash, to think that I like you, and you stood up for not Cody, but for Jake Paul. Who stands up for Jake Paul?
Today, after presidential debate. I'm on one side of the spectrum, and he's on the other side of the spectrum.
He was just kind of deflecting the whole time.
We're back now and watching this footage back over. So homie immediately like tries to, he smiles, like, he's definitely obviously nervous. He goes to shake my hand.
Obviously, he's not nervous. Because he smiles and goes to shake your hand, that means he's nervous. No, it fucking doesn't. What do you expect him to do? Just run up and punch you? Oh wait, isn't that what you did to Deji at the training session? Yeah. We're not all like you, Jake. Jake, it might seem like a surprise to you, but not everyone is a prick.
Kids?
Kids, bro. I don't like that.
Which kids?
What kids? Which kids? Like, bro, how about the 200 videos that you have on your YouTube channel?
If you actually go on his channel, how many of them videos are actually on kids? None that I can name off the top of my head.
Maybe he's just a sociopath or like something like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to talk about mental health, but like, maybe he has like a mental health issue where he doesn't have empathy for other people.
Jake. Maybe he has a mental health condition where he doesn't have empathy for other people. Your brother literally filmed a dead body and uploaded it. You have no place to talk about having empathy. Let me say this again. He filmed a dead body, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it. Shut it. Jake Paul pretending to be a nice person, it just doesn't work. It's almost like it's physically impossible for him to just be nice. Like every single time he tries to be nice, it just doesn't seem genuine in any way whatsoever. It almost reminds me of them people in school that are on their final warning, so they put on this like fake persona for a couple days until they're back in the good books, then they just go back to being a classy prick again. Also, I know Jake was slating the type of content that us commentary YouTubers make, but 99% of the time, the people that make the controversial videos, they're the nicest off camera. And believe it or not, it happens to be that the family-friendly vloggers are the pricks off camera. Sorry to say, but your favourite YouTuber that does the Chubby Bunny Challenge, they're probably a prick. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Shout out to every single one of my channel members. They'll be on screen right now. If you want to become a channel member, just click the link in the description or press the join button right next to the subscribe one. And also shout out to every single person that followed my Instagram and my Twitter. They'll be on screen right now. And if you want the next one, follow my Instagram and my Twitter at Lewis Buchan on Twitter and at Lewis.Buchan on Instagram. So yeah, thanks for watching, and just be a good person. Don't put negative energy into the earth. Shut up.
I'm a lightweight and I am sticking. Bottle of bucky and I'm out my chicken. DJ Barber's got bars of steel off a bottle.